Welcome back to the English online class, dear students. We are unfortunately into the online class because of the blast of Corona 2 wave, as you know. In fact, we cannot replace the online class teaching with the classroom teaching. But, dear students, something is better than nothing. So, we are into the online class to take you in that track of studious mind. Okay, dear students, we have successfully finished our preparatory exams of first PUC, and after having been seen your performance in preparatory exams, we, the staff members of Vivekananda College, have thought of starting with the second PUC syllabus. Now, today in this class, I'll give you the introduction of the second PUC syllabus of English to you. Now, Government of Karnataka has prescribed 2 books as your English syllabus. The first one is Springs, which is the course book, which covers the prose and poetry, and it covers the 50% of the marks in annual English paper. And one more book is Streams, which is the workbook and which covers the grammatical concepts. Today in this class, I am going to introduce you the syllabus, grammar syllabus, which I am going to teach you in the future online classes. So, Streams, the workbook, it also covers the 50% of the questions in the question paper. Okay, now let me tell you, in the workbook, that too in your English annual question paper, annual exam question paper, you will be having comprehensive passage and poem. Here, in comprehensive passage, you have 10 marks, and for poem, you will be having 3 marks. Here, you will have to read the passage which is given to you and understand it, and then you have to, you have to answer the questions that follows. In the poem also, they give you the 4 lines, and in which you will have to understand it and then answer the 3 questions that follows, which carries 1 mark each. So altogether 10 plus 3, 13. Then again you have the questions on passive voice. There you will have 3 marks. Reported speech, you have 5 marks, which is a very important thing and very complicated thing also if you don't understand. Here in this segment, in the reported speech, that's the segment where the 90% students, 90% scoring students make mistakes. So if you understand it carefully, it will be very easy for you to score 5 out of 5 in this also. And then come to completion of dialogue. There will be incomplete dialogue given to you, and you have to read the dialogue, incompleted one, and you have to analyze it and then complete it. For that you will have 4 marks. Completion of dialogue, the marks allotted for it is 4 marks. So we are going to deal with one by one in the future online classes. Don't worry, I'll make it very easy for you to score this. Okay, now next one is expressions. So for this, 2 marks. Okay, in expressions you will be given the idioms and phrases or phrasal verbs. Okay, so then you will be given 3 options where you have to opt to and write it in appropriate places. It is just like filling the blanks. Okay, so next one is linkers. For linkers you have again 4 marks. So linkers are nothing but conjunctions. Okay, we'll deal that later on. Then coming to note making, you have 4 marks for that. Note making is nothing but the way you, when suppose a lecture is given, you just jot down the points, isn't it? So you will get the idea to make notes. So a paragraph will be given and some empty boxes will be given, and there you will have to fill the boxes by reading the paragraph given. Okay, for that the marks allotted is 4. Then come to letter writing, which is very important and where you can score out of out, that is 5 out of 5 if you follow my follow my message. Okay, how I told you to write the letter writing, the method, proper method of writing letter. So here you will be asked the application for job particularly. Every year they will be asking this question. And for that the marks allotted is 5. It is just like writing your application for leave, application for TC and so on. We have already dealt with it in first quiz itself. Okay, now next is speech writing or report writing. So for this the marks allotted is 5. Okay, so speech writing, they'll be giving you some hints or clues. Using those clues, you have to write a speech. They may ask you to write the welcome speech or speech on the introduction of the guest on a particular day. Okay, say for example annual day or welcome day and so on. And then come to report writing. They'll give you a pie chart or bar graph. So seeing to that, you have to understand, analyze and then write a report. See here report writing is different from reported speech. Okay, so report writing is varadiyanna bariyuvanthadu. Okay, reported speech is different, that is direct and indirect speech. Okay, so here they give you 2 options, speech writing and report writing. Between these 2 you have to choose one and write. Next is pronouns. For this the marks allotted is 4. So you might be knowing what are pronouns. They'll give you a paragraph here also and they'll underline some pronouns and you will have to write what those pronouns refer to. Okay, next is jumbled segment, and for this the mark allotted is 1. So these are the very important points or concepts of grammar which you have in the annual exam question paper of 2nd PUC. Okay, so now I think you got the idea of what we have in the streams, that is workbook, and also in the 2nd PUC grammar. Now dear students, you just write down all this in your notebook, a separate notebook. Spare notes, that is second PUC English notes. In that you just jot down these concepts. What all I teach you, that should be in that particular book. When the class reopens, we will be just checking it. So don't miss to write. Just write down in a separate book. Okay. Let me wind up with this. Thank you.